Hello everybody, welcome back to an episode of Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. In the last part, I think we started off our, well, the last recording I did, we started off with the occult quest and stuff. That's probably gonna come out after this video, because I wanna keep that intro to like the North Horn and the subsequent story that comes after that together, back to back. So this will probably be coming up first. But yeah, so since this is coming up first, I'm just gonna reiterate something that I mentioned in that video. But apparently, last week the game updated. I was completely unaware of it. They added the North Horn occult, the new occult crescent North Horn stuff. And they also added the finale to all of the society quests, which I was unaware of. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do the finale here with Mr. Featherboy here, and then we'll see how the big finale wraps up. So, hey man, what's up? Why, President, our special advisor, will be pleased to know what that business is booming at the Trolley Travel Agency. I've scarcely had time to rest my feathers, in fact. But what about you, Cecil? How goes the adventuring profession? I'm in the middle of a grand quest, as we speak. I'm glad to hear you're keeping busy. As the agency's reputation grows, we find ourselves with more and more customers from distant lands. It's been quite the challenge catering experiences for each other. Ah, that reminds me. Waketsa said he wanted to discuss a certain matter with you. If you have a moment, could you stop by the eatery? He and Lipblue must want you to be part of this new plan they're cooking up. Now, I should go greet our newest arrivals. It's always been a pleasure to see you, Cecil. Alright. Doc Poga. Been a very hot minute since we've been here. I don't think I've been here since we finished the society quest. So that was so long ago, man. Look at this place. Like visiting old lands. It's so long. Alright. 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 Turn on the image. So for now, it might be best for you to start preparing the ingredients. Can you manage? It may end up being quite the guest list. The more the merrier. Ah, speaking of which, the guest of honor graces us with her presence. Been keeping busy, Cecil. Why, hello, Cecil. What brings you to the Travel Agency this day? I've been summoned. I see. Well, it's fortunate you're around Zelly Holly. Zelly Holly? Zelly Holly? There is indeed a certain matter we'd like to discuss with you. See, we've heard of it from our customers and have told merchants about recent developments in both Urkapacha and Mamu. It seems both settlements have been revitalized by ambitious new adventures. Apparently, these endeavors have flourished thanks to the part of the tireless contributions of a lone traveler, whose many skills help pave the way from shaky beginnings to a steadfast success. As I heard more and more of the stories, I became certain who this lone traveler was. I believe she stands before me now, in fact. Yeah, sounds about right. I won't deny it. Each experience brought me closer to Tyrell's people. I knew it! I could imagine no one else has heard the adventure travelers made Soba's feats. I'm glad I know it was you. Now, I'm certainly the right woman for a little task I need help with. Do you mind delivering 2 missives for me? I'm hoping to reach out to the people in charge of these new ventures at Zergode, the Open Arm, and Goma, if I remember correctly. Sounds simple enough. Looking to expand the offerings for all the travel agency. It's a lure. Not yet, not yet. Before such considerations, I feel that there is something we should all do together first. My inner abacus is telling me that there is no better way to time to grasp this opportunity than now. We're planning to propose a little joint venture is all. For now, though, you have to keep the details to the close to the heart, close to the chest. Sorry for the secrecy, but believe me when I say I'll benefit everyone involved. I knew we could count on you, Cecila. I suppose it only makes sense to visit the closer destination first. Is our goal to the open arm? While you're taking care of that, we'll be making our own preparations. Farewell for now. Alright. There's one other thing I want to check if it got released or not. Let's see here. Do you want to know? Because we are getting a new job, Beastmaster. We are getting a new job, a limited job like the Blue Mage. I definitely am planning on covering that job, those quest line, that story quest too, like with all the other jobs. But I gotta see if it's out yet. Hang on. Alright, Beastmaster comes out with patch 7.56, along with I think that's from the second half of the last remaining half of the Dawntrail story leading into Evercold. So September 8th is when it comes out. So shit, we got a month. We got exactly a month before it comes out. Shit. All right. Wait, where am I going? Whoa. Oh. I guess it's a good thing it's not out yet because I'm so engulfed in Pocopia right now. I got so many things I want to do in Pocopia. I'm still not done. Then not only that, they released their first DLC, which I haven't even touched or bought yet. I'm still rebuilding. I'm still working on my rebuilding projects. I guess I should give a little bit of update on that one. I finally finished rebuilding the Skylands, and now I'm working on Rocky Ridges, which is a big which is probably the second biggest project that I'm working on, and that's what I'm currently working on. I still have no idea when the quote-unquote final part for that playthrough will come out. So I haven't forgotten about it. So I just want to let you know that I haven't forgotten about it. It's just it's gonna be some time before I can actually get that quote-unquote final part out for you guys. I'll tell you what, it'll be quite the drastic change when you see the after image. When you compare the after images to the befores. I'll tell you that much right now. Oh, Sessa, it's good to see you. We're coming to lend a hand again. A letter from the Trolley Travel Agency. Let me see. Ah, yes. Ceci, have you by chance read this letter? No. I thought so. Now she gets a surprise that... it may come as a surprise that Lipton considers you her special advisor. No? And I suppose there's no need for you to read the letter after all. Certainly not. In that case, I think I shall read the rest of the letter to go with Vuya. In the meantime, you should go speak with Ryokor Turde. The spirits ask daily when you come and play with them. They'll be overjoyed to see you. Alright. Been a hot minute since I've been in here. A very hot minute. Look, the cracked one has come. Cecil has come. Indeed, she has. Here to play with the spirit, Cecil. Ryokor Turde's joy reflects my own. It's always an honor to meet with the hero of your pedigree. The hand can always use the aid of one such as you. You're here to deliver a letter from the Dawntrail Travel Agency. They've become the talk of Toral as of late. They say you're the special advisor. You do get around, don't you? Though you have not read the letter yourself. Curious. Give the agency's purpose, perhaps they intend to cooperate with the Akui to attract more sightseers to this place. If that were the case, sure they would come themselves. I recall the concern is managed by the self-same siblings who oversaw the Alpaca World betting emporium, and I know they prefer face-to-face business dealings. That being said... With the lion's share of the restoration work finished, many of the artisans are eager to start their next project. Such a proposal could provide that opportunity and breathe even more life into Yacht Urkapacha. We know not what business and project mean. Are you saying more little people will come, like you will come? Well, it's too soon to say for certain. If that were the case, however, would you greet them happily? We would! More people means more friends to play with. Together we can remember all the friends who came before. Oh, I see even the spirits have taken a look into the Yakuza way of thinking. No, nothing can make me happier. If you play more, the more snow will fall. The frost blooms will blossom, and everyone will smile. Far will smile too, yes? Well, certainly. I never have to freeze anyone solid. Everyone's solid. What do you mean? Violence is never the answer, crafty one. Do you not know this? We must be wary of you. Alright, I'm back. My PS4 randomly shut off. I think I need to open it up one of these days here and clean it out. Because this has happened a couple times, not fairly recently, but it does randomly shut off on its own, so probably needs a thorough cleaning. So I need to open this thing up and get it cleaned here at some point. Right. So back to what we were doing. Maybe Cracked One needs to be reminded why you're here. Will you play with us? I don't think we can refuse, nor do you wish to. We have pressing matters to attend to ourselves, but simply impossible to deny Ryokor Turde. To be honest, the two of us have been hard-pressed to keep up with the spirits during their games. If you're on our side, perhaps the odds will be even out. Less talking, more playing! Oh boy. It was so much fun! Thank you, Crafty One. I'm positively drenched, but so long as Ryokor Turde is satisfied, I'm glad to risk a little frostbite. Well played, everyone. After all that, perhaps some time to warm up and rest would be well advised. Afar was surely read the letter by now, so why don't you have returned to the shelter? Come back again, Crafty One. We'll be waiting. Alright. You can tell by the snow on your clothes that you were indulged in spirit's playful whims. I hope that you look forward to imprisoning us as much as we look forward to welcoming you. Now, I believe that I've kept you waiting long enough. You're curious about the letter, yes? Philippa wrote about our plans for the future. It sounds marvelous, but so could you please tell her that I would be honored to be part of it? Unfortunately, I'm unable to share any more than that. While your curiosity must be eating away at you, rest assured everything will be made clear soon enough. Judging by what I read, it seems the next destination is Goma and Mammoth. May your travels be swift. As for myself, preparations must be made for Wilkwood's endeavor. I look forward to seeing you again soon. You're keeping secrets from me. Yeah, I need to open up a PS5 at some point and clean it out. I haven't done it in a while. It's been quite a while since I opened it up to clean it. So, maybe on my next day off from work, I'll do that. It has been a while. Alright. Hello, Cecily. Come to see how you're getting along. Goma is more prosperous than ever, I'm glad to say. Since joining the Droid Agricultural Association, we've gained more and more customers from outside Mammoth. We even arranged a trial partnership for your car crops to be used at a taco shop. When I went to Thule to deliver them, I heard some relatives of mine were returned to Mammoth for a visit. They're eager to see what change was coming to the city. Apparently they're bringing along their younglings, so we're arranging them to have them ride on a branch bearer. A bird's eye view of the granary is sure to leave a positive impression. That's about it for what's new around here. How have things been with you, Cecily? The letter. A letter, you say? Oh, let me have a look. It's Raleigh Travel Agency. I heard people talk of it in the capital. Wait, you're the special advisor? You do have friends everywhere, don't you? What else is in this letter? Let's see. I think Unger should read this as well. While we're doing that, why don't you pay a visit to the kitchen? Tayat Ro is there to help both Seti prepare a new dish. Godol Jaws should be running too. I think they'd all be glad to see you. Once you've read the letter, I'll meet you at the kitchen. Until then, I think this is the way you tell me to chew off. Is that Cecily? You come to just the right time. But old Bowl Seti has been struck with inspiration and whipped us up a delicious new dish. Well, I heard a few former Mammoth residents were returned from Thule. I sensed an opportunity to use my cooking to show how much their old home has changed. And the culinary wheels began to turn. Besides, while Tika Selva has earned a reputation among visitors, we mustn't rest on our laurels as artisans. Revolja and the others poured their sweat and tears into the granary. Our relations with the Ixbra have at last since started to improve. Tayat Ro and the other hunters can visit without fear of menacing stares or harsh words. Mammoth has changed. The entirety of Yoctil has changed. For the better, of course. Not everyone knows this, and it's our job to spread the good tidings. According to Revolja, while our crops are proving popular among those outside these canopies, people are still wary to set foot in Yoctil. Mammoth has had a reputation as in a hospitable place for so long that many treat it as a fact. Even I refused to believe it had changed until I saw it with my own eyes. But what can people think it differently? They won't just hear about the change, they'll taste it. I will gladly volunteer for any flavor tasting you might need. I would have you sample my work as well. My newest creation is called Mux Tel, meaning force and radiance in our tongue. I've deep fried the shining nozzle peels and placed them on top of hearty soup. Alright. Apologies for the wait. I must say, your friend Luke certainly has some interesting ideas. After discussing with Onger, we decided to bring them to fruition. We'd like to begin preparations at once, but wanted to first confirm that the event is being held at Urkapacha. Because I've heard of it. Oh, we don't know. Well, if you weren't there, then... Rashad, perhaps you better leave this matter be for now. Huh. For the time being, can tell Lipla we will happily take part in her plan. Hope we'll be seeing you soon again soon, Cecila. I can talk cooking with you until the sun sets and rises again. I can barely believe the stories of the meals you've eaten. Please, you have to tell us more about the world's food next time. As for what I was saying before, we'll handle that ourselves. Give Lipla a regard, Cecil. Alright. Everyone's keeping me in the dark about some secrets. And I will still say, Yachtel, this place still has not only the best Beast Tribe music, or Society music, but it also has the best area music, especially the vocals kick in outside of this little town area. This place still has the best area music in Dawntrail, in my opinion. It's so good. It's so good. I really hope they could dish out another banger in Evercold. I really hope so. Alright. Oh, not in there. Wait, in here? There you are. You've returned at last! So how was everyone? Did they say positive things to say about my letter? Yes. They did? Well, that's a huge relief. Not that I doubted you but for a moment, but their readiness to agree with my proposal shows me just how hard you work for their benefit. There was something else I was curious about. How have your friends been faring since becoming established? Well, I hope. There haven't been many changes for everyone. They managed to find their footing and walk their own path. Ah, that's good to hear. They reached Mount Malmstone with your help, but have the wherewithal to forge a future of their own hands. Much like we're doing here. The news is heartening indeed. And now that everything's settled, the true work begins. Alright. Ooh, some snazzy outfits? What's this? Geographic guesswork? Okay. Allow me to thank you for delivering those letters, Tessa. I'll also offer my apologies for sending you hither and thither for such a minor task. No doubt your feet ache and your back cries out of cries for a spite. I've had longer treks. I mean, it's true. And as expected of an adventure of your caliber, you are positively what is that word? Indefatigable? What kind? Is that even a word? Still, you didn't walk quite the distance, so I encourage you to take some time off to rest at our guest lodgings. Come to think of it, despite all the trials and tribulations you've endured for our sake, I don't believe you had the chance to stay with us. So how about it? Why not? Good, good. I anticipate you might agree to my suggestion, so your chambers are being prepared to speak. Once they're ready, I'll have get in Han and let you know. It shouldn't be long, but please make yourself home in the meantime. Alright. You and your damn fancy words. Alpacas. Oh, is that... Cecil, is that you? I thought so. It's been so long. I'm not sure if you remember me. It's Fawn Jintane of the Podsworn. It's a pleasure. Happy to greet you with all here of all places. Have you come for crafting tasks? Are they the guys with the, I think they're the guys with the, Who were they? Were they related to the, Were they related to the crafting that one crafting site? Those crafting? No, those are gathered. No, I don't remember. You're lodging here. Good for you. You always seem so busy. It's hard to know you have the time to recuperate. We're here on a delivery. Fonjin Tane's crafting goods have proven very popular as of late. Fortunately for me, customers have been made the journey all the way to Earthenshire to purchase them. I feel blessed that anyone would go to do so much trouble for my work. You played no smart part in guiding me upon this process, and for that I thank you. Slowly but surely I've overcome the impulse to compare myself to others, and content simply to know my crafts and bring joy to so many others. He must have been involved in one of the craft requests back in Thule, I think. The seeds of that change were planted that day, and I met you in Wukama. Or isn't? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. I lied. I really don't remember you, dude. Ever since that day, I've become more certain that coming to Toral was the right choice. Cannot let success make you lazy. Life in arson is on one of constant improvement. When you are inspired with new ideas, quick tell Ritterrock at once. That way, you'll always have what you need for your crafty work. So our business here is finished. It's about time you return to Earthenshire. Rest well, Cecilla, and maybe meet again. Bye-bye. My loading's done. Most hearty welcome to our special advisor. If you're ready to see your room, let me to guide you. I must admit, attending one such as you is quite the emotional experience. I owe you so much, and we aren't the only ones. We recently had a customer visit from distant Alexandria. Apparently, they had taken part some sort of martial competition there, and they told us about the various troubles that had recently befallen their nation. It was you and your companions that saw them through those dark times. When I heard about that our special advisor was risking life and limb for the sake of others, I was worried, but I was also in awe. You fly really nobly as I don't know how to pronounce that word. And the least we could do is offer you a place of respite from your trials. It is an honor, in fact. But there I go rambling again. Please allow me to show you your room. Alright. We're famous! I mean, that's obvious. Please make yourself at home. If there's anything you need, anything at all, you can only ask. Oh, and before I go, Lipley said that Wakessa will wish to speak with you. Give me a moment, could you visit the eatery later? Until then, please enjoy your stay. Alright. Oh, is that not my lodging right there? Where am I going? Look at this place. Well, this is a prize, because it's little friend Cecilla. I'll remember you. And you work in the Wing of Reflection, aren't you? I really don't know who you were. I'm glad you remember. I suppose you also remember how much trouble you would do to ensure that Rasabot had an unforgettable experience. I take you've already made some time to relax. I've become quite fond of this place myself, and since my first tour, I've arranged several more devoted entirely to fishing. And since Faye has brought us together again, there's something I wanted to tell you ever since our last meeting. Surely... Oh, no, I skipped it! Son of a bitch! A change set in motion more than 80 years ago, when Gulal Jaja stemmed the conflicts that plagued in the continent and founded Thule. His Landsguard made the roads safe and people could move more freely than ever before. And with the Pelo given their mercantile reigns, wares of all sorts flow across Toral. But even so, its various peoples remain in their ancestral lands, following their established customs. The capital remained fundamentally separate. However, Gulal Jaja had no intention of changing that. He understood that it would take time for a single nation of Toral to coalesce, and trust the next generation to see it realized. And my controller died. With the success of the new Dawn servants, that new generation has come, and the Troy Trilogy is one but many enterprises reshaping our home. I heard that you aid in some of them, in fact. People will have more chance to explore unfamiliar lands, more chance for mutual exchange, and as we become better know our neighbors, we'll learn to come together as a nation and step forth into a brighter future. I hadn't even thought about doing that much. I was only venturing as adventurers do. I see. You're only doing what comes naturally and lending a helping hand to those in need. To think actions that come so naturally to you would help revitalize a whole nation, help people who live within it. Such selflessness is truly moving. I'm grateful for your journey across Toronto and for lending your strength to those you met. The wing of reflection shall do its utmost to ride these favorable winds as far as we can. Now, I believe I've taken up enough of your time, Cecila. Rest well. Alright. Time passes and you reflect upon the countless adventures that brought you to this moment. And yet, through the length of reverie, you will recall that Bokessa wished to speak with you. Perhaps he's still about at the eatery. Alright. Greetings, Cecila. Hope you're able to take your mind off things for a bit. Your face says it all. Here, a little cook a little something for you. I put my heart and soul into it, so you best hurry to your destination before it gets cold. Didn't expect to be sent off so soon, did you? Lip was waiting for you at the Panakpelu retreat, Urko-Pacha. Some hot springs run by another Pelu, as I understand. But one thing before you go. Oh, come on, say it. Back then, the third promise and all that. Back then, with the third promise, all that kidnapping and whatnot. Well, things were looking too bright to be right into. Of course, you were only doing right by your allies, but we'd never taken such beating as you gave, nor been hounded so relentlessly afterwards. We were scared to death. When I saw you again, I was certain my final day had come. But instead, my days have been full making food I love and watching customers enjoy it. My old crew and I are even earning an honest wage. Not bad for a bunch of former ne'er-do-wells. Not bad at all. Our past crimes forgiven and our apologies taken at face value, all by the grace of you and Nipple. We owe you both a debt of gratitude we can never repay. Still, maybe this meal will go to some small way towards evening the scales. Best be off now to Urko-Pacha, Cecila. That's right, I remember that. It's good that you got a redemption arc, man. Alright. Watching no Pello. Watching Pello. Pello. Alright. They had a hot spring here? I don't remember there being a hot spring. Is that what this place is? No, it's further back. I don't remember there being a hot spring in this place. Oh, is that it right there? I completely forgot this place even existed. Hello. There you are, Cecila. We've been waiting for you. You bring the food what Kessa made. There you go. Hopefully it's not cold. Good. Thank you for carrying all this way. Now, shall we begin? On behalf of those who work towards you for the betterment of Yak Tara, I'd like to welcome you a guest of honor. You! Terribly sorry for keeping everything so secretive. I worry that you might be shy away from attending this party if you knew what we were about. I have a feeling something was going on. Originally, we had planned to hold this event at the travel agency, but shit, man, I hit the touchpad again. An event that would bring in shit, I fucked up. We've been wanting to thank you for everything you've done, so Lippo's invitation provided the perfect opportunity. Both SETI made almost too much food for us to carry. We brought Kirk Hanrar, whatever the fuck that word is. The still Spirit's favorite libation, among other traditional Yakubi fare. Hope everyone eats and drinks their fill. Ryoku Terde with the other spirits even expressed interest in coming. Perhaps their winds will guide them here at some point. Look around you, Cecila. All these people from across the road are here because of you. Show their gratitude to a dear friend. Even so, a small matter weighs heavily on the hearts of all present. You see, while you're a highly valued contributor to our project, we scarcely knew anything about you. Admittedly, the challenges we faced left us little time for leisure, but even so. People speak of exports to Chile quite often, and with each new story, I learn more and more of who you are. It made me realize how little we actually know of your life, and that made me feel somewhat sad. More than as advisor, helper, or artisan, I'd like to know you as a person. We all feel that way. You can be sure. So if it's too much trouble, we'd like you to tell us about your life both within Torel and without. But before that, why don't we change into something less dusty from travel? This is a party after all, and we'd like you to relax. All present here would speak with the guest of honor. Why not match some festive move with equally festive attire? Battle will not be required for your return this quest. I don't have any other attire. I literally don't have any other attire aside from my other job outfits. Well, you know what? They said did go to the festive gear. I don't really have anything festive though. I guess that could be kind of festive, wouldn't it? That's definitely not festive. Oh, it's the same one. I mean, that could be festive too. I mean, that could be festive as well. I don't have anything festive, really festive. That's definitely not festive. And that's not festive either. You know what? I'll go with this. This is festive, right? Why not? Are you wearing that to the party? Sure, why not? It's festive. It's the most festive as I'm going to get. Very well, then I'll bring out the food for the drink. Ah, look who it is. I guess he was trying to turn the throat. He was trying to freeze it, wasn't he? Oh. Oh, there he goes. I guess he's gonna take care of it. Huh. Fuck. Even the alpaca joined in on this. It was funny. Hey. What a grand time that was! Were you able to forget your worries even for about a moment? It was since I was so relaxed. Would that I had more time. Sure, everyone here shares that sentiment. You throw yourself into a battle one after another, don't you? Any of us could keep up if our lives depended on it. Surely no one would begrudge you for his little rest and recuperation from time to time. Now, I'm sure others would like to speak to our guests of honor. Why don't you indulge them? Alright. It's been a pleasure listening to your many fantastic tales, Tesla. But even after hearing your story, they have trouble managing them. One day, I hope to see those space carrots with my own eyes. Your journey gives us the motivation you need to make the gainery even better. You might even hear talk of going at whatever far-flung locale your next adventure takes you. And with outside orders increasing by the day, maybe it's time to dream bigger. Be more ambitious. We'll make the people move proud. Ah, forgot to mention. Aunt Onger and I came up with an interesting idea. We want to see what Liplu thinks, and we hope he will stick around to hear her thoughts. Well, our next adventure is going to take us to a whole different shard, so I don't think we'll be hearing tales of that. If we could, that'd be pretty amazing, but I don't think so. I can't remember the last time I stopped worrying about my duties and simply lived in the moment. Not since Daughtergore's passing, I think. Yet when I saw Ryoko Terde's joy writ so plain in its face, I realized and knew that all the work was worth it. With Zergoda the open arm now restored, the time has come to look forward towards the future. Take this precious opportunity to decide how we wish to live our lives. Oh, I can only hope that means more business opportunities for us. I shall lead the counting of coin Master Nopli. Yet, if you ever require protection for any reason, I'm always willing to lend my arm. I'm glad for the offer. Speaking of which, we had a proposal of our own to share of Liplu before departing. I'm glad I had the chance to speak to you, Cecil, as well as everyone else gathered here. Alright. At the risk of repeating myself, I'd like to thank you again for coming here, Cecil. And that hardly means to scratch the surface, doesn't it? With all the time you've given us and all the help you've offered, I offer you owe debt I'm not likely to repay anytime soon. We wouldn't have come nearly as far without you, that's for sure. And now, bringing us all together like this, you've given us opportunities for new endeavors. After a bit of discussion, we've come to realize our goals align with almost perfectly. Yes, I want people to know that life in Warlord's Echo has changed. That the snow spirits are no longer feared, but embraced, and that together we wish to shed the settlement's reputation and as an isolated mountain community. We all share similar goals. We like the various people to try to remember each other not as strangers with esoteric customs, but as trusted neighbors. To that end, we have a proposal for you, Liplu. Let me part of the travel agency. We would like travelers from across the continent to see our respective homes as they are now. Hey. That sounds like a wonderful plan. Cecil is our special advisor. What are your thoughts? I have no objections. Oh shit, no, I don't want that. Go away. Think about it here, my inner abacus has already given you the answer. Yes, in fact, my inner abacus has been cocking away furiously. Of course, I'm always looking for new opportunities for expansion, but believe me when I say celebrating you has been my top priority from the start. While we Pelo will use commerce to build bridges between peoples, we bring them together through high adventure. How many others could say the same? Now then, while I regret to say it, I suppose this little galley must draw to a close. Don't be a stranger around Goma, Cecil. Come check in Ryoka Turde and the other spirits too. We'll make a special batch of Kirkaya for you. Surely you've already thinking of your next escapade, yes? Well, let's give you a hero's farewell. And maybe meet again soon, Cecil, and may the road ahead of you be laid with good fortune. Take it. Reputations! Sweet. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Hey, nice. I did get an email. What is the email? Where's the email? What does this look like? I got a traveler's outfit. It's pretty much what this is. What does it look like on me? I got a traveler's uniform. I don't like it. It's kind of ugly. I did get an email. What's the email? That ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. Where is it? Is it navigate? It's gotta be this, right? Is that it? I think that's it, isn't it? That's gotta be it. Alright. That's cool. Alright, well, I guess that's gonna be it for this. I think I like that finale quest line compared to the other ones we've had in the past. I like that because they actually took the time to like get to know you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I really like that. But that's gonna be it for this part. When we come back, we will go through the occult crescent stuff, and then we'll see what happens next. So, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.